I'd like to start saying it was very interesting for the opening session in this Congress to listen to President François Hollande, to Mr. Martin Schulz, and to President Juncker, all presidents. And the speeches are really very interesting. But the difference is, for instance, in my country, we have always the same kind of speeches, but there is a difference. It's the practical. If the speeches correspond or not to the measures that the citizens live every day, and they do not correspond effectively. We have listened a lot of people here in the Congress talking about solidarity, the importance of the trade union movement, the social dialogue, the social partners, the principle of the commitment, the principle of the compromise between social partners, especially governments, employers and employees, and we here represent employees, the meaning of a tool like the collective bargaining to fight against inequalities in our countries and in our country in special, the problem of youth unemployment, but in our country we have more than 25% of youth in employment. We are facing great difficulties to overcome to a new situation. We have lots of immigration, and yesterday we approved in this Congress a motion about migrations. We were talking about Syrians, of course. We will receive about 5,000 Syrians in our country, but we are also a country of immigrants. Immigrants that here in Paris, the capital of France, has become a long time ago the second Portuguese city all over the world after Lisbon. We have more than 1,300,000 immigrant Portuguese speaking here in Paris, and we know what we are talking about. And we talk about humanism, when we talk about solidarity, when we talk about to be comprehensive and to help somebody, we must understand that we are talking about democracy, we are talking about freedom, we are talking about justice. It's what the people is looking for in our countries. We must fight against inequalities. That's something that all happened yesterday in the Women's Committee. The discussion on the youth unemployment, as I told you. Of course, today morning we discussed and we have make a photo on climate. It's important for new employments, green employments, and we have to all to make an effort to become more equal, especially more comprehensive and more respectful in what concerns the environment that respects everybody and in all mankind. The power of the unions and the power of ETUC. I do not participate in the ETUC Executive Committee since I have been elected as General Secretary in 2013. I do not believe in a trade union movement so divided inside our own continent. We are a continent of rights, and I don't understand, I cannot understand, and for me it's unacceptable that inside our own home we listen to some speeches of our colleagues from every parts of Europe accusing especially the people of the South to be irrelevant, to earn more money and to reach more conditions than what they can. That is not acceptable for the trade union movement. I hope that the new leadership in ETUC with Luca Vicentini and the others may reach a new rise for ETUC, especially in the harmony that the rights of the workers in Europe need. And I do defend, for instance, a minimum wage in all Europe. It's a hard situation, it's a hard task, but we have to fight for it. Finally, we have in Portugal 10 million people, and between 10 million people, we have 2 million with poverty. And in such poverty, we have not only young people, we are not only aged people, we have workers, working people, active people in companies are poor.